A time of fun, bonding and coming together.
I honestly can't think of something more recognized.
The passion, the fire, the anticipation.
Zone arguments.
It's gonna be messy.
I think that we must have that competitive spirit.
The most prestigious award you can get in Generation.
It's every zone leader's dream to hold.
Wow, I live for that, man.
Okay, rolling.
I think when we first started Gen Cup, I think it was really for the purpose of bringing the community together. It's about the importance of community actually in Generations, because that is something that we treasure here. And this is our fun way of doing it in a non-service setting and for the zones to compete in a way that really brings out the best in all of us. In the past we had One Fine Day, in the past we had the Cornerstone Run, there was Keith and Kin. There was all these different youth ministry activities. And I always remember that it was the moments that we shared together that was really the thing that defined us in that sense, And part of starting Gen Cup really was about creating moments where we can have shared memories together as a youth ministry.
Every time the team plans, of course the first year was new, it was novel, right? So they didn't know exactly how it would happen. But last year and this year, the difficult thing that they had to balance was how do you keep it competitive while trying to level the playing ground? Not just one person who can play sports and then will just dominate the entire game, but how can you allow everybody to play competitively while allowing any and everyone to play?
One of the most memorable thing I remember with the zone was they really gave their all. I saw them, not just sweat and tears, but even blood. Thank you every single one of you for giving your best. But I want to say, that is not enough. We can give more, and we should give more until our dream is realized.
I think it has to be last year when under the sun, where the zone in the beanbag relay race, where they had to hold the beanbags and not let it drop, and the different ones really roughing it out under the sun with their faces like, and that they couldn't let the beanbags down like how they couldn't let the zone down. And different ones just cheering each other on to make sure they come back to home line. Yeah, that was nice to see.
Like that?
Yeah, you sit down first. Ready?
Like some football interview, right?
Any tensions between zones or other zones?
No, what tensions? Tensions, Tensions, I really doubt there's tension across all zones. Sorry, as in, when I talk, I get a bit nervous, so my hands start coming up. Yeah, but there's no tensions. I think there's a lot of unity, I think. Yeah.
Last year, Brian was really angry because during the futsal with Zone 1 and Zone 7, Brian was angry with this particular thing that some of my zone members did. I think it goes with something like that. But I just want to apologize on their behalf. Actually, what they wanted to do wasn't this, but it's this. To point to the Lord, give glory to Jesus, and be number one as well. So I'm sorry, Zone 7, they accidentally put it here nearer to the mouth, but it's actually supposed to be like this.
So it was this one captain ball match with this certain zone, and it got a bit intense because I think there were miscomm issues that happened. Then I think we couldn't come to a consensus. There was a bit of heated arguments. In the end, we talked things out with the different individuals post-game, and no hard feelings towards each other.
Many of the zone leaders felt like last year, when we had our last Gen Cup, it felt as though like Gen Cup was tearing us apart instead of putting us together. The vibes and the feels was very different from the very first year. But we felt like instead of something that we are shunning by cancelling the event, we felt like it was important for us to address it head on instead of running away from the problems and the issues that we had last year. Where even in the midst of competing, even in the midst of us going out there to win the glory for our zones, that we do not forget the place of Jesus in our lives, and we do not forget that we are the body of Christ.
I think it's not frequent that we get to see everyone really bring out that competitive spirit inside of them. And that is very inspiring. Like, it motivates me, to give my best also.
Let you in on a secret, this whole winners don't win doesn't exist on its own. Winners don't win by just saying it. Winners win by showing it.
Yeah, just gonna go for it, man. Just no hesitation, just gonna win it.
You guys have been just giving your all, doing your best, looking forward for another round of fight with unity and of course integrity.
And sometimes people ask, maybe it's time for us to just think about why not let's just have fun. Something that we can bond together, we can learn to cheer for one another. I'm thinking to myself, then why not go to the playground and play? We are not just here to have fun. We can have fun and win. It's the same thing. Both of them.
We are excited to win. We don't need any preparation. We will win.
Not a lot of preparations, just a lot of prayer. Not for ourselves, but for the rest.
I hope that there will be proper, real competition. But secondly and most importantly, I think it's not so much about whether we win, but how we win. And I hope it brings out the best in us than the worst.
Well, now is the time. Let's go. Gen Cup 2024.